In this video, I'm going to share beginner's tips on how to make money right now on eBay. Where to start? This is usually the first question that pops up in people's minds when they think about selling on eBay. People think that they don't have enough things to sell or they don't have anything to sell on eBay. However, if you look around your home, chances are you've got things on your shelves, boxes in your garage that are collecting dust, things that you do not have a lot of use for, things that are taking up space in your home. They might not be worth thousands and thousands of pounds, but they could be worth a few £100s. That's how I got started on eBay, looking around my own home, seeing the things that I didn't need, things that even my neighbours didn't need. I was putting that on eBay, and any unwanted gifts that I had, especially around Christmas time, I put that on eBay and made over £400. Now, when listing your item on eBay, your title is king. You need to make sure that you use all your 80 characters that are available. You need to put key related words within your title. Words like look, bargain, and unnecessary words and taking up unnecessary characters. You can replace those words with key related words about your item. Put as many key related words within your title. This will get you a lot of views, and with a lot of views you'll be able to get a lot of bids or a lot of sales for that item. Use proper photos. There's been lots of occasions where I've seen on eBay where people have used blurry photos or photos that are taken from a distance of the item. Try and take photos that are close up of the item, or a bird's eye view of the item as well. What I do is use a white sheet underneath the item because therefore it makes it stand out. And when people are looking and scrolling through the eBay listings, your item, because of your photo, it does stand out. Descriptions. Just like pictures, your item descriptions can make or break your sales. The point of this description is to let your potential buyers know exactly what they're looking at. Make sure you list all its good and bad features. For example, if your item's got a small crack in it, make sure you put that in your item description. You do not want your item to get returned or people giving you negative feedback because of the small crack and because that you didn't mention it in your item description. Put any manufacturing details about the item if there is any, obviously depending on what you're selling, the dimensions. Many occasions I have seen where people have, for their item descriptions, put just basically the item and ask any questions and then wonder why their item hasn't sold. The more description that you have in your item descriptions, the better it is. Think internationally when listing your item. If your item's small and it can be posted internationally, make sure you list it for international sellers as well. If you're listing an item of an auction format, then think about international sellers and what time is ending. Now, you don't want the item to be ending at a time where your international buyers will most likely be asleep. Answer buyer questions. Communication is also key. It's very important to communicate with potential buyers. If buyers have asked questions, make sure you answer them properly. Don't just ignore them. When an item sells, make sure you send an electronic invoice to your buyer. Once you've posted your item, tell the buyer that you've posted the item, and if necessary, make sure you give the tracking details as well. I hope you learned something from these beginner tips on how to make money on eBay right now. If you want to discover how I went from $0 to $11,843.52 within 3 months, then click on the link in the description below.